After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Receivers are bunched together. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Let's it go. Looking right. This one caught. And he'll be brought down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets into space at the 50. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Tigers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They open the conference championship game with a pass. Looking deep on the very first play. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's caught inside the 10. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. There's so many different combinations and ways to attack.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. He keeps it on a design run. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Morton. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all.
Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Because I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And it's a direct snap. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down with the Wildcat look, produces an explosive run to get a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Grab by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
defense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, but ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the out route. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running back.
Over the end zone, has a lane. He stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. The offense clicking now, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Defense is coming after him. The ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Little first down trickery doesn't work that time.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's caught across the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's one down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Big moment here in this championship game. Third and short on the 8th play of the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. And the Canes move into the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Morton. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. Here's the handoff. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a sack. They trap it inside the 5. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Man, that defense is attacking the offensive line in their pass protection. Blew them up, came down with a sack, almost got the safety.
All right, so here's do or die. 4th and long inside their own 5. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Second down, they're going to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Canes! Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A new set of downs after that completion. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Extending the play now. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds. And a good gain.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at midfield.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
4th down. The offense will go for it. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught for the receiver. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The offense spends their final time out of the half here to talk strategy. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. He gets the 1st and still going. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were effective in the 1st half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. That's made on the left side. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. Looking for his back. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle this made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. The 10th play of this drive's a 3rd down and goal.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quick throw over the middle. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this pass is on target, caught. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. The Canes moving quickly down the field here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He escapes the pocket. It's a fumble behind the line. The defense scoops it up.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the defense joins the scoring party now. The defense playing a huge role here. They score, and suddenly we're tied with a conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happen to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick catch over the middle. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. And the defense get a stop here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Morton. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters. If you check out some of the stats here, let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Conference championship game, 4th quarter. Starts with a pass. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He's running out of time here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. And that catch is hauled in. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on second and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And we're able to get him down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And first down, they go right back to him. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Using his legs here.
Well, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after it. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Screen to the wide receiver. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this fourth down interception is going to cost him critical minutes here at the least here in the fourth quarter.
And here's the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The back's got it. Has the first down and more. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? They'll hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.